Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, hello, my name is Skylar. I am a certified dog trainer and pet nutritionist. Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of feeding a raw diet or incorporating raw into your pet's food already. Before we start getting into all the benefits, I think it's very important to note that there is no such thing as all raw or no raw. Even if you're only able to incorporate, say, 20% raw into your pet's diet, that still brings so many of these benefits to life and helps to just enrich your pet's diet a little bit more. First and foremost, raw diets are the most biologically appropriate way to feed our cats and dogs. While cats and dogs have adapted to eating the carbohydrate-rich kibble that we've been feeding them for the past 70-ish years, doesn't mean that from a biological standpoint that's what they should be eating. In fact, the bodies of cats and dogs are actually made to digest muscle meat, bone, and organ. From a biological standpoint, cats naturally should really only be eating about 2 to 5% carbohydrate, and dogs 12 to 15%. There's also no carbohydrate requirement for cats and dogs. They don't need it to live, they don't need it to survive. It's not a vital part of their diet. Now, raw diets contain significantly less carbohydrate than kibble. This makes raw feeding much more aligned with what would be considered a biologically appropriate diet. Excess carbohydrates in the diet can cause a variety of issues, such as unneeded stress on the digestive tract and organs. It can exacerbate yeast, and it can increase inflammation. It can also increase the risk of obesity, diabetes, and cancer. Now, on top of being a more biologically appropriate diet, raw diets are also very rich in whole food sources of nutrients, amino acids, and vitamins that are essential for dogs and cats. Raw ingredients are much more easily digested by the body than the heavily processed alternatives in a lot of kibbles and wet foods. Once we take a raw ingredient and start to cook it, we start to lose a lot of nutrients. And even worse, when we heavily process things like the extrusion processes and kibbles, we kill off a lot of those nutrients that then need to be added back in through synthetic vitamins and minerals. Leaving these raw ingredients in their natural state helps to preserve as much of those vitamins and nutrients as possible. The animal bones used in these raw diets are rich in calcium, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and other essential minerals. The connective tissues in these meats as well are also a great source of glucosamine and chondroitin, which are super great for the joints. And organ meats are loaded with different essential vitamins and minerals like B vitamins, iron, and zinc. Raw diets are also a great way of providing extra moisture to the diet. Dogs and cats need this extra moisture to help assist in vital organ function. Pets that don't have enough moisture in their diet are more likely to develop kidney disease and bladder and urinary complications due to those organs just not having enough water to properly do their job. This causes a lot of strain and can slowly make them start to shut down. On top of all that, raw feeders notice a bunch of other benefits in their pets from the inside out, including shinier coats, cleaner teeth, increased muscle mass, less allergies, less pet waste to clean up, and improved behavior. Now, if adding raw into your pet's diet is piquing your interest, maybe you want to learn more, definitely subscribe and stay tuned. This whole month we are celebrating Rawgust, and we are going to be sharing a bunch of different raw food resources for you. I've specifically catered a lot of these videos to people who are completely new to raw diets, just wanting to start and don't really know where. So if that sounds like you, be sure to stay tuned. I am a big advocate for raw and fresh food feeding whenever you can, and while I understand not everyone can totally feed a raw diet 100%, there are absolutely ways of incorporating it into your routine and getting some of these benefits. If you haven't already, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you yourself watching this are already a raw feeder, maybe you've incorporated some raw into your pet's diet, down in the comments below, let me know some of your favorite benefits that you have noticed in your pet. Please be sure to subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at tattoo.dogtrainer for more of my personal stuff and channel updates, or at Top Dog Behavior, which is more of my business account. I do a lot of, obviously, behavior and training, but a lot of infographics there as well, which make learning and sharing with your friends super easy. That is all for today's video. I hope you stick around to learn more about how to incorporate raw into your pet's diet. And until next time, bye!